Hello everyone and welcome to DIY Ideas. Today I'm showing you this really awesome, really colorful shawl. So this is going to be a triangle shaped project, but we're going to be working in a corner to corner style. So you can see here we have these little boxes that go into one another. They do change direction from row to row, and this is exactly what gives the entire shawl this very playful look. So I'm going to show you what I used and how I did this. Stay tuned. So today we have the Creative Chic Unique from Rico Design. It's 200 grams, 695 meters, and it's 75% acrylic, 15% wool, and 10% polyamide. It's for a 4mm crocheting hook. I'll be using my 6mm one. And you can see here the colors that we have today, or here on top, so it's really colorful. And you can see that the thread is actually two threads spun together or twisted together with different colors. So we're always going to have two colors at a time, and it's really playful today, so I'm really excited to work with this yarn and show you what it looks like when we do a really big shawl out of it. So I'm going to pull the middle out as always so that we can get started. The label can stay off this time, or stay on the ball of yarn, but we need the very beginning thread so we can get started. Let's move this out of the way, and now we can get started. So you see the two colors, pink and green. It's going to turn to blue really quick. And now we're going to do a slip knot, and we can start by chaining 6. And 6. So my hook is a little bit bigger, but that's because I want it a bit looser, of course. And you can see here the colors that changed already. So now we're going to go into the 4th chain from the hook, or 3rd from the beginning, with a yarn over and do a treble. So through 2 and 2 more. Then yarn over, and into the next spot we do another treble. And the very first chain we started with gets its own treble as well. So we have this first box. It's made out of the 3 chains for the height here. So out of the 6, the last 3 were for the height, and then the rest of the chains got a treble each, which amounts to 3 trebles and the 3 chains. So let's start the next row by again doing 6 chains. So the 3 are for the height of the box, and the 3 are for the distance. So now we can turn, do a yarn over, and go into the 3rd chain from the beginning, or 4th from the hook. And again, we need 3 more trebles. And I'm doing this very slowly so that you can follow as well. So even if you're not sure what you're doing, just follow my lead. And after a while, the names such as trebles and similar are going to fall into place. So here is where we started with the chains, and you can basically see that you can connect these 2 boxes because they naturally fall together. So we're going to go around these chains on top, do a slip stitch like this, and connect them. Then we want 3 chains for the height, yarn over, and around these chains right here on top, we're going to do 3 trebles. And this is what I'm going to keep doing until I'm out of yarn or reach the size that I I'd like. So I'm going to pull a little bit of the yarn out so it's easier to work with, and then I'll show you how to continue. Okay, there we go. So again, 6 chains for the height. That's how we're always starting a new row. Yarn over into the 4th chain from the hook starts the first treble, and the 2 next chains get a treble each. And now that we're done, you can see the first box. We're going to connect to the next one, slip stitch here, so no yarns over. 3 chains for the height this time, and 3 trebles around these chains on the bottom. And then the next box is done, so we again connect to the one on the left, slip stitch, 3 chains for the height, and this is the last box in row number 3. So you can see all of the boxes for now. So we had 1 in row number 1, 2 in the second, and 3 in the 3rd row. It's always going to correspond. So now let's get started with row number 4. So we're doing 6 chains for the height as always when we start a new row. And then the last 3 are going to get the trebles. So that's why we do 6. The first 3 are for the height. The last 3 get 3 trebles, or 1 treble each. And then that's our first box. So let's turn and do the 3 trebles. We're also getting a cool color change in here. We're connecting with a slip stitch, new box, and we're continuing. Three for the height, and again 3 trebles. So just the first, or just the beginning of the row gets 6 chains. The rest of the boxes get 3 chains for the height. Three and 3 trebles. This is the last box. So 4 boxes here. You can see the triangle already, and it's going to keep growing on both sides. And yeah, I'm going to do a bit more, and then I'll be back with an update so you can see what it looks like after a while. Of course, you can pick your own size, but I'm going to do this as big as it gets. So this is what we have after a while, and I'm really excited about all of the different colors that we have here and how lovely they go with one another. I really love the contrast. And yeah, this is what I have for now. So this is the aesthetic of today's project. I'm going to show you how you can end it, of course, but this is pretty much all that I wanted to show you today. So here is the beginning thread, or the end thread, and here is the beginning. This is where we started. So we are going to weave that in, and here at the end, we're going to pull this out, and I think I actually need the treble that I pull apart. So we need 3 here on top, and then you can shorten, of course, if it's too long, or if you have just a tiny bit left over, you can just pull the thread out and weave it in. But today, as you can see, we're keeping it simple, so you have this one edge that's zigzaggy, and then the rest of them, the other two, they are straight. And this is what it looks like. So I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to shoot a thumbs up to let us know. Subscribe, click on the notification bell, and see you next time. Bye!